Frankenstein by Mary Shelley is a gothic novel that tells the story of Victor Frankenstein, a young scientist from Geneva. Victor grows up in a wealthy and loving family, and his adopted sister Elizabeth becomes his close friend and later fiancée. From a young age, he's fascinated by science and the mysteries of life and death, which leads him to study alchemy and natural sciences. After his mother's death, Victor leaves his family home to study at the University of Ingolstadt. There, under the influence of Professor Waldman, his fascination with science turns into an obsession with discovering the secret of reanimating dead matter. Victor desires to overcome death and bring new knowledge to humanity. In his laboratory, Victor creates a creature from fragments of dead bodies and manages to bring it to life. Terrified by the creature's hideous appearance, he immediately abandons it. After its animation, the creature, left to fend for itself, wanders alone, rejected by society due to its appearance. The creature, which remains nameless in the novel, is initially innocent and only desires acceptance and love. It hides in the forest where it observes the de Lacy family, from whom it learns language and acquires knowledge from books such as John Milton's Paradise Lost, Plutarch's Lives, and Goethe's The Sorrows of Young Werther. Despite its efforts to be good and loved, it is met with rejection and hostility everywhere due to its appearance. Disappointed and full of despair, the creature finds Victor and demands that he create a companion to share in its loneliness. Victor, feeling guilty and compassionate, agrees, but at the last moment destroys the new creation, fearing that he might create a race of monsters. Enraged, the monster swears vengeance and begins to persecute Victor, killing his younger brother William, his friend Henry Clerval, and his fiancée Elizabeth. Victor, devastated by the loss of his loved ones, decides to destroy his creation. He chases the creature across Europe to the Arctic, where he ultimately collapses from exhaustion. Captain Robert Walton, leading an Arctic expedition, finds Victor, who is still alive shortly before his death, and listens to his story. After Victor's death, Walton encounters the monster by his body. The creature, full of remorse and despair over its fate, tells its version of events and announces that it will commit suicide, disappearing into the icy wilderness. If you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. More book summaries are coming soon. Subscribe and stay tuned.